Let's talk about app permissions on your smartphone and how they impact your privacy. Whenever you install an app, it requests access to certain features or data on your device. While some permissions are essential for the app to function properly, others can expose your personal information if not managed carefully. For instance, a weather app might need location access, but it certainly doesn't need access to your contacts or microphone. If something seems unnecessary, don't grant the permission. To manage app permissions on Android, go to Settings, Apps, Your App, Permissions. Here, you can see which permissions the app has requested and toggle them on or off. For example, if an app doesn't need location access all the time, you can switch it to only while using the app or deny it completely. Now, let's move on to iOS. Like Android, iOS apps also request permissions during installation or use. You can manage these by going to Settings, scrolling down to find the installed apps, and selecting the app in question. Here, you'll see what it's allowed to access, and you can adjust permissions for contacts, photos, microphone, and more on an app-by-app basis. A useful feature available on both Android and iOS is the ability to grant approximate location instead of your precise location. This is particularly helpful for apps like weather or maps that don't require precise data to function properly. In both Android and iOS, it's important to regularly review your app permissions. Apps frequently update, and with updates, they may request new permissions. Both platforms offer centralized settings, such as Permission Manager in Android and Privacy and Security in iOS, where you can see and manage permissions for all apps in one place. Staying on top of these settings helps you maintain control over your personal data. By carefully managing app permissions, you can minimize the amount of personal information you share, keeping your data more secure. Remember, the key to protecting your privacy is staying informed and being proactive with your digital security.